So this is my little experiment here. I had a little incident. We decided to take the drone out for a flight on a sub-freezing night. These little guys did not hold up so well in the cold. I snapped an arm off completely. So this part right here was completely hanging by wires. So this guy had a chunk taken out of it. So what I decided to do was put a little reinforcement on it right here. I used some Gorilla Tape. Taped up the chunk that was missing and then put super glue all around it. I used super glue gel. That also wasn't necessarily the best choice, but it's what I had. And it had some weird chemical reaction. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. And this side got stuck to the paper towels I was using. I'm gonna try and reassemble this guy. We'll see how this goes and we'll see if she can fly again. Okay, I got Lucy, my assistant, here. We just put the drone back together. It was kind of an interesting process. It actually went back together easier than I thought it would. My little mini screwdriver was not magnetic, so that made it a little more difficult. I had to use the larger, funky screwdriver I had that's magnetic just to get the tiny screws set down close to in place. They all went in relatively easy. I decided not to put all of the screws in just because of how I had rerun those wires. I didn't want to pinch them or cut them with the screws when I put them back in because they run through the arms of the copter here. I decided to add extra tape around each of the arms for sort of counterbalance or counterweight. I was afraid that if too much weight was on that one propeller, it would compensate because of the gyro, but I thought it might make it fly a little better. We're all talk to the camera. Say hi.
Daddy, what's compensate?
Oh, compensate?
Yeah.
It means to compensate for the difference. So I had to put tape on the broken arm right here, so that put more weight. Just that little bit of tape is kind of heavy on a little tiny drone, and so now all the propellers and motors have a little extra weight. They're all gonna have to try a little harder, but at the same time, so it might decrease my battery life a little bit, probably a good chunk. But my goal here was just to get the thing off the ground, and so I know she'll fly. The question is, will she fly in any kind of controllable manner? Let's find out. All right, Lou, let's back up. A little bit of drift. Ooh, look at that. It's actually responding to the trim. Wow. It's actually flying. Look at that. It almost flies better than our older one. That's a pretty decent little hover for a little nano drone. I'm impressed, Lou. I am really impressed, guys. Okay, so moral of the story here, I was about to just totally dismember this thing and save it for parts. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to reuse any of this stuff, but I've got a couple of these little guys, and these motors are good. Oh, look, I'm already low on battery. But there you have it. Little super glue, little Gorilla Tape, a little patience and a little time. Not bad. Not bad at all. It flies!